This is 5 of a kind. Ship it. Yeah, Fluffy MD. We use the ectoplasm. -3 hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. I just have to check to make sure we don't play the flush 5. We only want to play 5 of a kind. Kurglo, you like this kind of technology? I feel like we're doing alright. Yeah, in total we've done -6 hand size from 3 ectoplasms. Now we need the palette for the +1 extra hand size. Yeah, the palette would be nice. I don't think it's 100% necessary, but it is nice. Crocs with Socks. By the way, lovely, delightful name. Crocs with Socks asks, what classes do I teach? I previously taught, calculus and statistics, linear algebra, and like the last thing I taught was differential equations, but I'm not currently teaching anymore. Now, Balatronomics is my full-time gig. Still Megaboo asks, do I miss teaching? There were parts of it that I enjoyed a lot. I think overall the job was very stressful, and maybe that I don't miss so much. Ghost Realtor wants college credit for Balatro classes. I don't know if they transfer necessarily. Though, people have written and published like math papers in like reputable math journals about games. About like the Rubik's Cube. There's like mathematical papers about the Rubik's Cube. Or this other game, Hanabi, if you've ever played Hanabi. It's like a tabletop game that mathematicians have written about. And so you could probably do the same kind of thing with Balatro. Write about Balatro. I bet you. Alright, there's a fool in here. Where'd that fool at? Look at that. Ship it. Bulbasaur represent said they heard about a math paper about Pokemon. Yeah, I bet you there's a lot of interesting math that you can talk about with Pokemon. For sure. Limbs of Kings asks, what did we use the ectoplasm for? We used the ectoplasm to pick up, the last edition was Sock My Buskin. You know what we could do? We could put it over here. We can put the blueprints over here. There we go. I mean, the ectoplasm ended up going on a blueprint, but the reason why we used it is so that we could pick up Sock My Buskin. I hope you don't mind. Drizzly, you've seen some YouTube videos about Pokemon probability math. CS papers about Factorio. Someone built like a fully functioning computer in Minecraft. Like they built using redstone, they built RAM and stuff, and into like physical memory so that they could build a computer in Minecraft. and then played Minecraft in Minecraft. Which is funny because like the Minecraft servers or whatever have to like process all that information and have to like do so much work for your Minecraft computer to have like 8 gigs of RAM or something like that. And then if you want more RAM, you could just build more because it's Minecraft. Brindo Dean asks, how much money does each 5 of a kind give us? We can try to figure it out if you want. Do we want to make more red or do we want to make more blue? With this death card? I think I will make more blue. Since we don't have that much hand size, you know, we don't get to hold on to that many cards. I think I'm actually going to make more blue here. And then ship it. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, let's say you play a red seal card, right? So the card plus the red seal, that's 2 activations. Select my buskin 3, 4, 5. So 5 times, how much money do we get? Well, we get ticket, 2, 3, 4 times ticket. Okay, so ticket's 4, that's 16. 16 times 5 is $80 per card. If there's no red seal, it's $80 per card. Ship it. Guff Sarah asks, why are we generating all this money if the goal is to get hand level? Well, it turns out if you have a lot of money, you can buy planet cards from the shop. We have 7 cards in the deck and we have 5 hands, so we can dig for our blue seals. Yeah, if your money gets so big that it doesn't fit in the box, it just shrinks it. The number just gets smaller. And it keeps getting smaller to keep making more room. Alright, if you manage to get a bunch of hands but not enough cards to play, what would the game do? Yeah, if you run out of cards in your deck, if you use all your cards and there's no cards left to draw, the game ends. You lose. Alright, so I think we play 4, we draw 2, and then we keep the blue seals. Ship it. Alright, Guff Sarah asks, if we're going to use the money to re-roll for planet cards anyway, shouldn't we be re-rolling for planet cards right now? So like instead of doing 20 re-rolls per shop, maybe we do 40 re-rolls per shop? Well, we're currently looking for the voucher that gives us more planet cards in the shop. So like twice as many planet cards in the shop, then, you know, you spend the money later. Or like we get the Tarot or the Planet Tycoon 4 times as many planet cards in the shop. Yeah. So we're waiting on the voucher. Good question. Ship it with the high card. If you have 0 cards left, can Senor Huesos save you? I think so. I don't know for sure off the top of my head. I've never done it, but I think so. I think if you score enough points, Huesos saves you. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's move our blueprints. Copy the percolator. And what else? Okay, I'm looking for death in the shop. Since I have death upstairs, I can add a jack to the deck. If we find a king or a devil... Sorry, we don't have the boss reroll. This boss... It's only been one round since I last checked the boss. Okay. So we get another death card. Strength, no. Priestess for plutonium? Nope. Hermit, yes. Moon, no. There's some 2s. Strength. Nope, wait. We have a second death card, right? So we can add another card. We can add another card. There we go, we can add a 5. We can try the Emperor. Give me a devil? No devil. Alright. Bull? Nope. Mime? Nope. Okay, so Celestial gives us plutonium for sure. Standard pack, maybe we take it if there's a kink in here. Skip. Okay. Percolating? Okay, this boss, we copy the burglar. Okay. We gotta sell something, team. Alright, who are we kicking off the island? Is it gonna be Jolly, or Square, or Summit? Ramilia, not a fan of Square. Oh, not looking good for the Square. I guess Shoot the Moon is also an option. No, I think Square's gonna get it. Alright, get out of here. Smile makes the game longer. I mean, isn't that a good thing? Don't you want to... Don't you want to hang out for longer? Oh yeah, by the way, we already $13,000 on the ticket. Now, you know, coming up on 20,000 total in the bank. Wingcap, you just want to hear the money sounds forever? Well, we're going to be here a while. Alright, let's make another blue one. Let's use the positive death card. Gaboidy asks, what do I consider the hardest math-related subject to teach? Okay. You're an engineering major. And kind of curious what it looks like on the other side. You know, like what it looks like for the professor. I guess, like for me personally, I did not really enjoy teaching differential equations. Why was that difficult? At the time that I taught it, I was teaching it for the first time. And so like that's a little bit awkward. If it's like something that you haven't taught before, you kind of have to like learn it first. You got to teach yourself. You know, like everyone, at the time that I taught differential equations, I had previously taken that class, I don't know, like 12 years earlier or whatever. That was the last I thought about differential equations. I guess like one thing that was kind of, another thing that's pretty awkward about teaching a subject for the first time is you have to motivate the class, right? Like what is the point? Why are we doing this? You know? And if it's a class that I'm teaching for the first time, I don't have that. the more times you teach it, the more you pick up these little bits and pieces, and like, oh yeah, here's like an example of this thing, you know, this mathematics in practical application. Yeah, one thing that's like kind of disappointing about how you know, elementary school math and sometimes middle school math is taught is like, you learn all these algorithms and you learn all these rituals, and it's like, okay, you do all these things in this proper order or whatever, and it's not really motivated, you know. It's a cult. It's religion. It's just, you go and then you learn the rituals. And it's like, I vaguely understand that this sequence of steps solves this specific type of problem, but like, who cares? Why is that a problem that I want to solve? Yeah, the programming language or engine, or you know, whatever. Balatro is built in Lua. I don't know all of what that means. I don't know, you know, the benefits or the drawbacks. I just know that that's it. It's Lua. Same as JavaScript. Okay. I'm not a computer scientist, nor am I even savvy that much with computers. Drizzle asks, how's the potato holding up? I mean, same as usual so far. We already have 192 copies of the plutonium. So, you know, before stream, Nasty was working on this mod where you just push a button and it automatically uses all of your consumables that you have. I guess one thing to be cautious about is if we have a random ectoplasm hiding in here, if we use that feature, if we use that mod, that could kill us. I think we're good. I think we're safe. I am noticing a few stutters in here. Oh, Nasty says you pick a specific. Okay, you pick a specific consumable and it only uses that one. Okay, that makes sense. Mr. Meeps asked, which negative was sacrificed? It was the square. Didn't fit in with the rest of the crowd. You know, we got this shoot the moon here. We got this nice looking. Look at this friend, Troubadour. Let's see here. We have, you know, only 9 cards left in the deck, so I think I will play the blue seal. Isn't clicking all the plutonium manually, isn't that part of the victory lap? Like, don't you kind of like, you earn the right to do that? Yeah. I think I want to do that. I think the regular Troubadour the non-negative one looks better. I think a lot of negatives, a lot of cards look better when you turn them negative, but Troubadour is not one of them, in my opinion. Drizzle, crimes against Balatro? Are you accusing the Percolator of Eldritch Horror? Is that what you're doing? Alright, ship it. Alright, Kirklo asks, is it possible to have 0 hands? You can't go below 1. You can't go 0. So actually, you can get like 20 Troubadours and you'll still have 1 hand. Drizzle, I can neither confirm nor deny. Alright, get me out of here. Hey look, we get an extra hand. We can add 5 more cards to the deck. We get more plutonium. Mr. Meep says we're on hand size 3 without the Troubadour. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, I guess we can open this buffoon pack. This boss says play only 1 hand type. I think we gotta re-roll it, team. Guff Sarah asks, do I like board games? I do like board games. I like tabletop games. Give me a minute. I have like a more thorough answer to that after we get done shopping. Let's look for more death or maybe a devil card. Yeah, we could pick up a devil and maybe a random king. Gold 9, nope. Emperor gives me another emperor. Hey, look at that. We got the showman, gave us another emperor. Gives us a star. Nope. Oh, do we not reroll that much anymore? I think maybe we don't reroll, maybe only 15. Okay. Save the devil. We have a death card. We can use it on purple. We can make more blue, I think. Go next. And this boss, get out of here. Play only 1 hand. We do have the burglar, so it negates that. Alright, let's do the thing. Ticket, sock my buskin. And we're back. Alright, Bulbasaur Represent asks, if we get the voucher skip tag now, would we be willing to take it? Or is it not worth thousands of dollars? I think how many vouchers are left, right? We can get the boss reroll, we can get the paintbrush, we can get the hand size, we can get the tarot merchant. So that's 4. There's also the planet tycoon. That's it. There's only 6 vouchers. And so with only 6 vouchers left, I don't think we need voucher skip anymore. Icy Long John asks, are we going for total money? Total money earned throughout the run? Or just how much money we're holding on to? The 130,000 was held on to. So the record for the most money. Someone was able to hold on to 130,000. One thing that's like kind of weird about, you know, going for the most money is you need to spend money in order to assemble the pieces. And so you have to figure out like what is the appropriate amount to spend so that I get the right pieces that I want. And then also, you know, save money. Linorec asks, what's the hand level world record? I think it's about 1,000. I mean, it's definitely over 1,000. 1,005, maybe 1,008, in that ballpark. Yeah, the board game question. Yeah, so I really like, someone asked me this last stream, I think, or maybe 2 streams ago, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons tabletop game I enjoy. Maybe that's not typically what you think of when you hear like board game, but you know, it's like a tabletop game. Not that I played in person a bit, but then, you know, COVID hit and then we couldn't do that anymore. And so now mostly when I play D&D, it's online. Yeah, I guess Bananagrams is a board, not a board game, but a tabletop game. So typically I say like tabletop games. I'd say Bananagrams is one of my favorites. I don't really play chess. I don't really know that much chess. Occasionally I'll see, like when I'm scrolling on YouTube shorts, I'll see some shorts about chess. Chess Simp on YouTube. Chess Simp, if you know Chess Simp. Pretty funny. Couple-minute video when you're pooping. What he does is, yeah, he plays 100 rated chess. So like the lowest rating chess, he plays against, you know, presumably the worst players, and then each time he has some kind of secret objective. And so like, can you still win with some kind of weird disadvantages? Other tabletop games, I really like card games, so Magic the Gathering, you know, one of my favorites, Magic the Gathering trading card game, but also even just like deck building games like Ascension and Dominion. Those two aren't necessarily my favorites, those are just the ones that I remember off the top of my head. What Magic formats do I play? I get this question a lot. I play Commander, basically. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you only get to play if you got people to play with. And so, you know, when I play with my friends, Commander is what we do. But often if I got some downtime or if I'm just, like, laying in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, I watch Numat the Nummy. He plays Limited on the YouTubes. I watch him when I'm going to bed. I also watch I'm Level 1. He plays Vintage. And Thraben U plays Legacy. I watch those cool cats. LSV, he plays Cube. So, you know, I got all my different flavors of Magic covered. Yeah, Numat's a silly guy. What's my most played video game ever? Is Balatro my most played video game? I mean, I've only played Balatro for like 1,400 hours. So, I don't think it's my most played ever. Probably League of Legends is the game that I played the most. Spent the most time on. Bosch and Roll's pretty good. Sorry, Bosch and Roll for Magic. Good streamer. Hey, we got almost 25,000 ticket money. Are you having fun yet? Lemon Legs asks, what percentage of that 1,400 hours was spent resetting for good seeds? Like you play a run and you're like, ah, this is not it, and then you start over? I don't know, probably half. I don't know, it takes like, you know, 2 to 4 hours to set up a good one. Like you can tell it's gonna be a good one. And then sometimes it takes like 8 hours to play it. Let's see here, we have 2 more blue seals left in the deck. How much was spent just waiting for animations? Well, I don't know, maybe like 40%. I guess it's hard to tell because I spend a decent amount of time just talking when I play, right? Like I'm recording a YouTube video and I'm just talking the whole time. Like I'm explaining a decision and I'm not actually clicking on anything. Do I think it's realistic to beat the record with parking instead of ticket? I do think it is completely reasonable to do that. And actually, I believe we had a seed that could do it. And I decided to go for a different record instead. But basically the idea is you need to get retcon as early as possible. The earlier you get retcon so that you can reroll for the serpent, then that's it. That's all you need. And then, you, of course, you get like parking and you get burglar and like you get the pieces slowly. But as long as you have the retcon, then you can start making money. Okay, here's the last one. Go ahead and ship it. $26,000. I think it was the... Which run were we on? Was it the Spaceman run? We got the really early retcon, and then that was like, seemed like it was on a good track for making money. Yeah. Yeah, definitely could have got 200,000 on that one. Sly Purple, thank you for the Prime sub. Alright, let's get Sock My Buskin out of here. Let's copy the percolator. Go next. E73, by the way, if you were curious where we're at with the scoring. Okay, maybe we go to 15, roll to 15. What are we looking for? We're looking for a devil card. Looking for death. We're always looking for death. There's a devil. Okay, now I want a king. Give me a king here. No king. Let's try a king here. No king. Maybe we'll get one here. Nope. How about Emperor? No, but we can pick up a second devil card. Two. Nope. There's a queen, which I can turn into gold. How do I feel about that? I would need a strength card. Nah. Let's just go next. Actually, now I'll sell the... Because we have to make room for the planet cards for a final hand anyway, so might as well just make room. Let's go next. And copy the burglar. Steal all the money. So far we've gotten 105 extra hands from the burglar according to our stat tracker. I don't know if that's true, but seems close enough. Ship it. Alright, we're back. Switch place corner, you like our out of context Balatro quotes? Emperor gives me strength. Save our strength for later. Looking for that hung man. Maybe the Fool can be another hung man. Cass wants to see that we just showed it. Ticket is currently 27,000. Any plans to further boost our riches? The main plan right now, we have 20 hands and we don't have 100 cards. So the current plan is get up to 100 cards and then we'll figure it out from there. Also to turn all of our purple seals into red seals, because red seals have re-triggers. This is a flush 5, so we play 4. Switch Palace Corner? No, I like Switch Place better. Yes, here's a voucher update. We did find the antimatter. We got the hand size, looking for an additional hand size. We're looking for right now the planet merchant. More planet cards. Marlo asks, what do the purple and blue seals do? So if you didn't already know, purple seal, when you discard it, you get a tarot card. Blue seal gives you a planet card. Kind of. If blue seal is in your final hand, it'll give you the planet card corresponding to whatever the last hand that you play is. And so what we want to do, we want to play our last hand is high card. Our last hand is 1 card, and then we get the Pluto planet cards from the blue seal. And so there's a little bit of awkwardness. We want to try to figure out how to get 3 blue seals in our final hand. Limit Legs asks, what's the theoretical limit for our current scoring prospects? I guess, you know, we're kind of going up at a rate of like times 100, so like E2 plus 2 every round. And so, you know, the scoring requirements go up and up and up. And, you know, once the scoring requirements go up faster than E7 per ante, then it's going to outpace us, right? So I don't know when those paths cross. All right, Gaboidi asks, any planned updates for Balatro? New content updates? Yeah. This is a long-term goal of Thunk. Thunk said, or at least he said, you know, wants to keep working on Balatro for a while, adding new content. So like simple things like new jokers, like that's pretty easy to add. A new deck, that's pretty easy to add. New challenges, pretty easy to add. So I think you can expect that kind of stuff. I think also you can probably expect something wacky too. Bulbasaur represents says 6 Plutos is like 1 extra E, and then with Plasma Deck it squares it, doubles it to 2E. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because if you go 1.5 to the 6th power, if you go 6 of them, 1.5 to the 6th power, that's close to 10, right? Times 10. And then so if you, on Plasma Deck, if you have times 10 multi, you also have times 10 chips. So times 100 overall. So per ante, we get to go up by E6 per ante. Larathan says, like to see new tarot cards. There were a few that got left out. Could be. That could be a thing. New tarot cards, new spectral cards. It'd be easy to just add a few. Limit Legs would like some more kind of collection achievements, such as getting all editions on your cards. Superman wants a Joker for 7s. There was right before release, up until release, there was a Joker for 7s, and it didn't really make sense, and so we cut it, reworked it, and we didn't really come up with a replacement. I mean, we replaced it with Seeing Double, right? And that's why Seeing Double has, you know, a 7 of clubs as the requirement to unlock Seeing Double. It'll happen. It'll happen in the future. Alright, there's 10 cards left in the deck. 4 of them are blue, so we can go ahead and play all these. Can I reveal what the 7 Joker was? I mean, it was around during the demo season. It gave you X-Mult when you played at 7 of clubs. The reason why it was clubs specifically, 7 of clubs, Club 7 is a reference. Let's see here. If I play these 4, I can play 2 reds and then play 1 more red as my final hand. Let's go ahead and do that. Sorry, QCOM asks, what do I think about this other idea? Okay, 7 up. 7s appear at the top of the deck when drawing. Wait, like all of the 7s? Like you just draw 5 of a kind every round? I don't know what you mean. You draw your 7s first. That seems busted. Alright, let's play the high card. Alright, I can go ahead and start, you know, rearranging my jokers for the next round. Okay, we're already up to $32,000 on the ticket. Only another 100,000 to go. And it's not even, you know, it's not even been 2 hours. Not even been, oh, we are coming up on 3 hours, I guess. Well, I go next. So I'm gonna hold on to the Temperance, and then if we get a Fool, I can use the Fool to copy the Plutonium instead of Temperance, maybe. Haven't seen a Death card in a minute. There's another Temperance. Parking? Nope. Emperor. I guess I will use the Temperance. Emperor, give me Death. Nope. One thing that's nice about the Showman is when I get... Hey, would you look at that? Drizzle says approximately 1 ante per hour. Well, I don't know, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. Alright, I told you Rebate would come back. Welcome to the team. I am... Never mind. We pick up the Devil here. Okay, give me a King. I can turn into gold. There's no King here. There's a blue seal. King here. No Queen. Queen I can turn into a King with a Strength card. I guess. That's fine. Give me Strength. There's another Devil. Use the Temperance. There's another queen. I want strength. There's another burglar, another mime. Another emperor. Hung man. One more time for strength. Sun. Chariot? Nope. There's death. Hey, there's another ticket. Gricknock, thank you for the 3 months. I guess we keep holding the devil card. We buy the death card. We still look for death? No, not death. Strength. Sorry, I misspoke. Alright, let's get percolating. Cap Bosch, thank you for the prime sub. Alright, to fight the needle, we gotta copy the burglar. Alright, we can't use death because I didn't add another card to the deck, but I can use strength. Ship it. Oh, wait. No, regret. Wait. Oh. Sorry. 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 There was an ad, right? No one saw that? Whatever, it's only like 400 bucks. Superman says, what about a legendary that when you sell it, turns one of your jokers negative? I mean, like, that seems relatively harmless. Like, that seems kind of interesting. I'll tell you why that's busted. Garage Sailor, thank you for the prime sub. So, like, for a legendary, that seems kind of weak. I don't know, we got chiclets, right? Yeah, so basically, you can copy that, right? If you could just get negatives, free negatives, you could make a bunch of copies of that. And then you can get a bunch of negatives. And if you have unlimited negatives, you have unlimited jokers. Look, it's only been like 6 rounds of doing the ticket. We already got like $30,000. You know, because it used to be ectoplasm. You know the reason why ectoplasm gives you -1 or increasing amounts of negative hand size? Like it's -1 and then it's -2 cumulative and then it's -3. And so it adds up to -6 total. Because it used to be just -1 every time. And yeah, you could get negative Trube. And it used to be, you know, Invisible Joker. Invisible Joker, when you make a copy of something, it doesn't remove the... It used to give you an exact copy. It used to give you negative copies. And then you could just have infinite Troubadours and use infinite ectoplasm. Bonsai asks, what's the money record again? The random seed record is 130,000. And some change. We haven't been generating money for very long. Not like real money. Ooh, Sam Seraph asks, how much do I predict I can earn this run? That's a good question. Sorry, wait, what color is this? Oh no, it's diamonds. I gotta turn it into clubs. I don't know. I don't even know how long we're going to survive, but I know it's going to be a long time. Maybe, let's say 200,000. We could get 200,000. All right, we go devil here. We go strength here. Boom. We get the death card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to hold on to the death card, and that way maybe we can use it in the next shop. I forgot to add a card to the deck. All right, Dies Anyway asks, when is the money making course? When are we dropping that one? Dies Anyway, have you every course we do, every video is about money making. You gotta make money to spend money, my guy. All right, Superman asks, what's the plan after getting all the money? So the plan is, I said the plan was a week ago, I said the plan was to get the highest level hand. So we want to get as much plutonium as we can. We're going to use the money to get the plutonium. Jazz Spy, thank you for the 4 months. What did Nasty say? Nasty said, would be interesting to do a YouTube series where talk about the changes that I want for certain jokers. And then, oh, okay. So like, I have an idea for a change, and then you create a mod where that's the reality, and then we play around in that space and see like how it feels with the change. I don't know, that could be interesting. Someone might be interested in watching that, but I'm not necessarily interested in doing that. I'm not interested in trying to design the game for Thunk. That's kind of his job. I just play the game. Yeah, Nasty, if this is you know, something that you want to see, definitely I think Murphy would be into this idea. Maybe Zano would be into the idea too. You know, you can ask them for their hot takes about, you know, stuff that they would change, or like a Joker that they want to see. Raffle. Yeah, I think Raffle is like a very analytical player, you know, conscientious player, and so probably has some good ideas, some banger ideas. Do we play 3 at a time and try to get the blue seal? It'll cost us some money. Let's do it. All right, Switchblaze Corner asks, would I be willing to experiment and just see how much we score without any jokers? Just like playing the high card level. Oh, like after we use the plutonium? And then see, like, hear how much a high card does? Yeah, we could do it. We could do it for science. Nutsack Aladdin says, Zano's working on a different project right now. He's doing the football manager stuff now. I think he does a little bit of Balatro still, but maybe not all the time. Yeah, Murphy's back. You know, it's not really my place to talk about all the details, but yeah, Murphy's back, and you could check in with him. I think he was just streaming today, actually, earlier today. Let's go ahead, and I guess I forgot about this. I forgot that in order to get the plutonium, I have to get rid of the death card. I think I'm going to hold on to the death card. I think I'm going to sacrifice 1 plutonium. That's a bummer. Chat keeps distracting me. Let's go ahead and ship it. All right, currently got $0 on the rebate. but we got 38,600 on the golden ticket. Superman asks, is Scooty ever coming back to Balatro? I have no idea. I don't talk to Scooty a whole lot these days. I know he's playing Plate Up right now. I saw he was playing Plate Up earlier today. Trying to get all the achievements, trying to 100% Plate Up. In maybe like, you know, 30 to 40 hours or something like that. We get the Planet Merchant. Hey look, she's back. Lose $1 per card played. That's kind of rude. Bummer. Okay, so since we have the death card, we want to try to add... I want to try to get a moon for this king. So we can turn it blue. Don't need DNA. Priestess, maybe? Hey look, we did it. We get the plutonium. Now give me a fool. There's another showman. Now that we have the planet merchant, and you can kind of see that there's like, you know, extra planets in the shop. We can reroll a little bit deeper, but I kind of want to wait until the planet tycoon. Then you get like even more, 4 times as many planets. Here's another juicy 10 we can add. Get temperance. Did we added 2 cards to the deck so I can use my death cards. We can open the Arcana packs. Arcana for money. More money. And get percolating. Okay, I think this boss, I think we just do it. I think we don't skip this one. It's annoying, but it's fine. We make enough money. Sorry, yeah, we have a showman. He's in here. I know we got kind of a lot going on here. We could copy the 5. And we have another death card. I'm gonna play, hold on, ticket. Sock my buskin, ship it. Kurglo asks, hey, we started using the observatory for scoring lately. Is it pretty good for records? I'm using it in this run specifically because I was trying to get the high card leveled up, you know, get all the plutonium. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't know if I would go for it all the time. I mean, the observatory works if you get Perkeo, but you don't always get Perkeo. Some runs want to have Perkeo, some runs don't need to have Perkeo. Pips on TV asks, and Limalegs answers, do we want the negative Joker skip? Negative tag for a random Joker? For a random Joker out of, you know, like 60 possible commons and 60 possible uncommons, I think the chance of you getting something that actually is helpful, like what would we actually want? Blueprint or Brainstorm would be pretty rare. Sock My Buskin would be good for re-triggers. Burglar or Ticket. Otherwise, we don't really care about much. Like, we got a negative rebate, it doesn't really do anything for us. So I think not skipping, we get like, you know, 12,000 bucks from one round if we don't skip. Frost Atronach asks, is Telescope actually hurting yet? Wait. We've played 5 of a kind 110 times. High card only 59 times. Our Telescope is broken. I think that's okay. Switch Place Corner asks, have I considered playing a save file with bad jokers deliberately left not unlocked, right? You don't unlock the bad jokers, or you don't unlock the irrelevant jokers. This is something that I've considered in the past, but I guess like the reason why I don't do it is reproducibility. And so like whenever I do an insane run, people always ask like, oh, what's the seed or whatever, share the seed so that they could try it too. And you know, if our unlocks are different, then the seed is going to be completely different. Hey Damari, welcome back. Oh Damari, yeah, we've made $40,000 from the one ticket. Golden ticket. We've also got a negative rebate here, if that's something that interests you. Pips on TV asks, is this a record already? For money generating, the record is 130,000. For hand level, we're going for level 1000 high card. So, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lemma Legs asks, have I done gold stakes Nan Imp? I have not. I don't think it's that much different from white stake. Like technically it's different, right? But I don't think it's that much different. And so, yeah, you know, I like to keep it fresh. I like every time, you know, we do a new video or we do a new stream or whatever, I like to have something a little bit new, a little bit different. And so like with the world records that I've been going for, I've been going for runs that have been relatively different from each other. So like when we did the big Wii run, I think the big cat is very similar to the big Wii, and so I kind of like spaced them out. Alright, would gold stake have a lower maximum ante? Actually, once you get past ante 8, the ante scaling is the same on all stakes. Once you get past ante 8. Okay, we did get the 10 here, so we can make another blue one. Ship it. I guess like the main thing about gold stakes is it impacts your early resource generation. Mr. Meeps, you got bedtime? Hey, no problem. I mean, we'll be here for a while, so... And it's not exactly going to get spicy anytime soon, so feel free to head out. Anyway, the main thing about gold stakes is, you know, of course it makes the game harder. It makes the early game harder, and so it's harder for you to get whatever kind of resources that you want. So whatever you're trying to build, it just takes you longer to build that thing. And if it takes you longer to build that thing, then you get to survive less long, right? Lemma Leg struggles to win on the gold stakes. Are we on 32 times speed? Yeah, we're maxed out speed. The money animations have a slower top speed compared to the scoring animations. Scoring gets faster. Money doesn't get that much faster. Less hands and discards. Yeah, less discards gives you less money. You know, if you go for like rebate money or like less purple seals and stuff like that. Sometimes you get eternals, and if it's eternal, then it's like, oh, I can't buy it because it's eternal. So I have access to less resources. We're out of blue seals. That's awkward, but that's okay. Murphy has a mod that turns off the animations. Have we thought about using it for this run? I mean, we're not going to do it while we're in progress. But if this run does end up taking a while, we might have to continue it tomorrow. Might have to take a break. $50,000 in the bank, 45,000 of that come from just the ticket. Just the ticket money. Expel Sword, you're gonna go check out the luxury tax video. And this run will still be going. Hey Expel Sword, go enjoy. The luxury tax one, there's some wacky stuff that happens. Wingcap says this is gonna be a lot of money. Didn't I say that? Wasn't I warned you folks that we were gonna make some money. We can probably do like 20 more rounds of this. Oh yeah, easily. We get 200,000 easily. Alright, here we go. Here goes the jet engine. Zano. Tier 3. What does that do? Also, thank you. Thank you for 4 months. Zano with the founder's badge. Zano, what's your latest accomplishment, Zano? What's your latest record that we can rip from your hands? I think we might get the most money. I don't know if, you know, we're getting about 12,000 around. Zano, you got something set up for Thursday? Okay. I'll check it out on the YouTubes. No spoilers. Crocs with socks, thank you for the prime sub. I think this king here, I'm gonna take it and then turn it into gold. Maybe. Probably. Also, where's the plutonium at? Hey Zano, we got the negative rebate in the shop. We got the negative ticket naturally in the shop. We got the negative troubadour. We've been hashtag blessed. Where's my plutonium? Yeah, Zano, we got that trust fund money. We got that reroll money. Hey, look, there's another brainstorm. Oh, we get the devil? Arcana for... We can't do ectoplasm. I think we just skip. Make sure we copy the percolator. Okay. Get all my plutonium out of the way. Copy the burglar so we can steal some more money. And ship it. I want to get up to 100 cards, right? More brainstorm gives more Pluto cards. Well, Showman gives us Pluto cards in the shop. Yeah. Don't forget about our mustachioed friend. This level 163 high card, this 163, this is only from shopping. Okay, we got to get to 1,000. The thing that we're waiting on right now, we're waiting on the Planet Tycoon. Zeno, negative sock? I mean, we got the sock, but it's not negative. Zeno, you can't be too greedy. Oh, Drizzle missed the last scoring hand. What are we scoring now? Let's see here. Kill the Fan says 81, E81. I actually don't know because I'm just watching the chat 100% of the time. I don't need to look. I just pick 5 and then I ship it. I'll ship anything. I love toxic ships. Enemies to lovers is my favorite. I love when the villain got the Riz. Andy Ruhu wants the negative smiley in the front again. We can. Look at him dance. I mean, hold the phone. Green Joker trading card, toxic ship. Yeah, that's because Green Joker's toxic. Alright, I know what you need. Here, I got it. There. Balanced. Ship it? Oh no, wait, why are all the faces sad? Okay. He's not really dancing. He's just like twitching. Like every second or so, he just twitches. Meowster Hunter says, not as bad as when we did it with the Yowie hands. Oh yeah. Leo Andromeda, hello, welcome. Ask, what's this challenge? The challenge is, have you seen this much money before? That's what the challenge is. I'm gonna get the most money. For some of you, I'm gonna get more money than you've collectively had in all of your Balatro runs put together. Lucas asks, what's the most money that I've had in all of my runs put together? I guess like all of my runs are on YouTube, so you could go through, I don't know, it's only like 400 hours of footage. And we could figure it out. We could figure out how much money that I've had. I've definitely not had this much money before. I've gotten into like 10,000s a bunch of times. And so maybe I would say in total, maybe this one run has more money than all of my other runs put together already. Wingcap says, if you went and you go and you count all the money, I would still be here. I would still be here collecting my ticket money. Hey, wait, Bo Foofer's here. Hey, what up, Bo Foofer? Hey, Bo Foofer, I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna get the most money. By the way, have you tried this seed yet? I put it in the video description. Abasfad asked, don't I regularly make it up to like a couple $1,000s when I do the high antes? Yeah, but like even $5,000 takes 20 times in order to get to $100,000. Tried on the ghost deck but had trouble getting off the ground. Yeah, maybe that's the secret sauce. You know, plasma deck. You just got more time to get off the ground. Yukums asked, is it Yukums? Is it Jukums? I'm gonna say Jukums. Jukums asked, is this the same as the hand level one that's been going up on the YouTube? This is the same one. We're gonna get all the money, and then once we've sent a message, then we're gonna spend all the money and get planets. So we're gonna get the plutonium. We're gonna get $200,000 worth of plutonium, and then we're gonna take Xano to the moon. Wingcap says we're gonna be shopping for hours. Yeah, maybe dozens of hours. One, two, three, four. Hey, we're halfway there. No, we're not halfway there. 65,000. Professional Hummus asks, is the Pluto the default planet card? If you have all of the planet cards and then you open a celestial pack, what planet card shows up? Pluto is the one that shows up, yes. Sell, all right. Kurgler says, hear me out. Sell Showman. All right, I heard you out. We need the Showman. All right, ship it. Superman asks, when are we using the Wraith? We gotta find a Wraith first, right? Okay, ship it with one. Yeah, here it says, Kurglo, hear me out, we sell Showman, that's what he said. Yeah, we're holding the Showman for the plutonium. E82. So I understand the premise. The premise is we sell the Showman for Blueprint or Brainstorm. Like, it's pretty easy to find Blueprint or Brainstorm, and then that way we get more money. And then in the future, when it's time to re-roll, then we sell the Showman, or sorry, we sell one Blueprint or Brainstorm to pick up the Showman. Wait until we need the Showman to pick up the Showman. Like, that's the premise. What's nice about the Showman right now is I can re-roll for death. I can hold on to multiple death cards at the same time. I can also get plutonium now. And we don't know how long it's going to take us to get the planet Tycoon. So I'm just going to get the value that I can now. Maybe the strength could be useful. Maybe this death could be useful. Gold ace, I can use a death on. Andy Ruhu says, did we skip for vouchers already? We did skip for vouchers. So there's not that many vouchers left. It's just paintbrush for +1 hand size. Boss reroll voucher, would like to see the boss reroll voucher. Planet Tycoon, that's it. There's only 3 vouchers. Planet Tycoon is the one that we want. Sun, nope. Hermit, Temperance. Okay, I can use Fool to copy the Death card. There was a Strength that we picked up, so we can sell the Strength card. Where's the Strength card? It's right back here. There it is. Pick up the Fool. Give me another card. Pick up the 4. Okay, that's it. Okay, Hermit here for money or Priestess for a chance of getting Plutonium. I'm just gonna take the money and go Arcana. Okay, Hermit for, or sorry, Fool for a Hermit, or I can use a Death card and then copy a Death card. I think we, do I want to turn one of these red ones into a blue one? Or just take the 20? I'll take the 20. Alright, so we got the Fool, we got the Death, and go next. So this boss is annoying, but we only have 1 reroll, and there could be more annoying things, so I'm just going to accept it. Let's copy the Burglar and go next. We should have a 4 and an Ace to hit with a Death and a Fool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's copy the ticket. Sock my buskin. Ship it. Alright, I'm back. Bunny Conda says $79 per card instead of $80 per card. Ah, bummer. Actually, with the red seal, I believe it's... No, that's true. No, it's already 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cass, we're not making $4,000 per round. We're making 400 times 20. How much is 400 times 20? About $8,000 per round, 8K per round. Currently scoring E84, 80, 82, 84. Crocs with Socks asks, would it be possible, would it be feasible to get negative copies of all the planets and then so that only Plutonium can show up in the shop? It is possible. It would be very challenging. So currently the way that we score is with Observatory, Plutonium. If we get rid of the Plutonium to pick up the negative copies of the, other planet cards, then, well, yeah, if we get rid of the Plutonium, we lose. That's it. If we get rid of the plutonium, then we lose. Also, if you do pick up like random planet cards, it'll take a couple rounds before Perkeo can actually create negative copies. Wingcap asks, why are we making so many blue seals? We're losing money per round by not having all reds. Well, I want to have blue seals in my final hand. I want to have some amount of blue seals so that I can, I know I'm going to draw them or whatever. Like, what is the point of making money if not to get the planet cards? That's the thing. Alright, what's the split between spades and diamonds? It's even, so let's make more spades here and then ship it. Wingcap, you'd be interested in another Troubadour. If we get the Troubadour and we have the hand size voucher, if we have hand size 8, you can play 5 and hold on to 3. Then you only need 3 blue seals in the whole deck, if you can hold on to 3 of them. Oh, it's actually kind of laggy now. All right, let's go negative rebate. Nah, let's go negative Troubadour. I don't have a whole lot to look at right now, so might as well put the Troubadour in front. We'll hide the percolator back here. Pleb Hector asks, is this times 32 speed? So the money generating animations have a cap on how fast they go. Actually, like all the animations in the game have a cap on how fast they go. And the money generating animations have a lower cap. They cap out at a lower speed compared to the scoring animations. Call Me Scratchy asks, any tips on getting a plasma run going? So, on the plasma deck, your chips get turned into mult, your mult gets turned into chips. And so what you want to try to do is you want to try to get as many chips as you can early, and then that'll get you started. And like one way that you can get chips is from, there's a lot of common jokers that give you chips. Well, among all of the jokers that give you chips, most of them are common, but most jokers that are common don't give you chips. Most jokers that are common give you either money or give you mult. And there's only like 5 that give you chips, or maybe even 4 that give you chips. And so a consistent way to get chips is from planet cards. So maybe if you're having trouble getting things going, getting things off the ground, you can play 2 pair. The planet card for 2 pair, Uranus gives you plus 20 chips. So actually, Uranus gives you more points than Jupiter does. when you're playing on the plasma deck. 20 chips instead of 15 chips for Jupiter. And what's nice about 2-pair in the early game is it's, you know, it's pretty consistent. It's easy hand to play, and then you can play it multiple times. So maybe that's what I would suggest. Also, don't be afraid of straights. Straights give you 50% more chips, 30 chips instead of 20 chips, so 50% more chips is also 50% more molds. Those two things together is 2 times scoring. So one straight scores twice as much as one set of 2-pair. Also, maybe a thing to keep in mind about the plasma deck is you don't need any scoring help in the first 4 rounds. And so in the first 4 rounds, often, you know, if there is a joker that gives you plus molt, you can just skip it. And just save your money for interest, save your money for money generators. I think, you know, a big key to getting a run started on the plasma deck is knowing what stuff not to buy. Stuff that normally you really like to have on other decks. You know, plus molt very important early, maybe less important on the plasma deck. Zippity Zach asks, what's the best way to draw 2 pairs? I guess assuming you start with no pairs, right? You have just you have 8 cards that are all different. Pick any 5 and discard 5. Okay. And then when you get 1 pair, keep that pair and discard the rest. Let's see here. We've got, if I play 3, I get to draw 3, but then I don't get to play the 1. If I play 2, then I can play 2. Yeah, ship it. Alright, Jackson asked, this is a good question, what's the difference between discarding 5 versus discarding 4 and keeping the highest card? I guess it depends on, do you care what card that you pair? The probability of getting a pair is about the same, whether you discard 5 or discard 4. I'd like to discard the maximum amount most of the time, because then you get to see more cards overall, and if you see more cards, you have more information. And so for things like, if you got gold cards in your deck, if you got blue seals in your deck, if you got purple seals in your deck, being able to touch more cards per round gives you more value per round. Wingcap, good night. Depending on how long this takes, depending on how late this goes, we might continue tomorrow. It could take that long. Rumble gets kind of loud. Does it actually? We get the extra hand size. That's great. Alright, we got Justice, we got Star here. We are re-rolling for Death and also possibly Devil. We have 95 cards. I'd like to get up to 100. There's a Devil. Let's try to find a King. There's some Plutonium. Rafa was using the Saturn mod in one of his videos. We are. That's what this is. I don't know if there's been any updates since I last, Let's hear Fool. We can get plutonium. I'd like to use the Fool for death, mainly. Here we've got death. Okay, so if I got death and I got Fool, I can add 2 more cards to the deck. Maybe we don't need this devil anymore. We can use the Emperor. Saturn does a couple different things. One thing that we're using it for is the stat tracker, so we can go over our golden ticket here, and it says that it's earned us $59,000 total so far. This negative rebate has given us $0 so far. We also have the deck viewer, and so when you're within a round, it'll show you what cards are remaining in your deck. Instead of being grayed out, the cards that you've used just don't appear. Pick up a Polychrome 4 and a 2. That's 2 cards that I can use death on. Priestess, no plutonium. Okay, we no longer have telescope equity because we played 5 of a kind too many times, so give me plutonium. Ah, bummer. Try a spectral pack. We can make another trans king. Maybe diamonds. Alright, just checking here. Brainstorm and blueprints. Go next. And 235, I think. 235 plutonium. This boss is not at all stinky. We just want to copy the burglar here. And now... Alright, if you want to, now that we have the extra hand size, let's hold on to the shiny one. Copy the ticket and sock my buskin. Sorry, Cherry Carry asked, do I have a list of mods that I use? Like a list? There's not that many of them. So I use the Brainstorm mod, that's the quick reroll mod. I use now the Saturn mod. That's the one that gives us, you know, now in the deck view. So here's the full deck, here's the cards that are remaining. And you can see it's like slightly less cards. I have the Balatro University language pack, and it changes the names of some of the jokers. So we got the Percolator here, this DJ Nasty himself. Also, we have a mod for custom challenges, community written challenges. Anyway, for folks interested in the mods that I use, you can join our community Discord, !Discord. Thanks, Audrizzle. Audrizzle's always got it. Audrizzle's quick on the draw. Oh, it's so laggy when I click on the cards. Drizzle, you got the doggo lap. Don't you hate it when you think you're just chilling and then, you know, the dog or the cat, they come, they sit on your lap and it's like, alright, I can't move anymore. I guess I'll just die. And you're like, you're supposed to get up, you gotta like use the restroom or something. You were eating on the couch and then now you gotta go bust your dishes, but you can't because you got the cat lap. Keeps trying to use your arm as a pillow. When I'm in bed, my orange boy, he likes to use my head as a pillow. It's like, it's 50-50. It's 50-50 if he's gonna just lay on me, if he's just gonna put his head in my hair, or if he's gonna try to lick me. Stone Turtle asked if they can borrow $5. Absolutely not. I need every dollar. I'm gonna buy so much plutonium. Birdo, thank you for the Prime sub. This is why, by the way, you know, for folks who are wondering, this is why we haven't done the money in the past. Are you having fun yet? Are you entertained? I started playing Plate Up. I know I've been playing Plate Up on Friday mornings with Zeno and Malf, and that's been really fun. And one thing that's been like low-key kind of tough is I kind of just want to explore the game. I kind of want to just learn more about the game, get better at the game, and so I kind of want to just play on my own. And so I started doing that, playing on my own. I've mastered pizzas. My pizza game is so good, so fast at the pizzas. Next time I play with Malf and Zeno, I gotta convince them to do pizzas because that's the one that I know how to do now. Big Drizzle asks, hey, is it just me or is the game chugging? Oh, it's for sure. We're chugging along here. The thing that slows it down is all of the cards. All of the plutonium. The plutonium's slowing us down. Have I played Noita? Spooky Goat asks. I have not played Noita. But I see... You know, I get the YouTube shorts and I see Thor on there. Pirate Software, I see he plays the Noita. And so I like low-key know what it looks like. But I haven't played it myself. Garage Sailor asks, what class did I play in D&D? I think Wizard is the only class that I haven't played yet. I've played them all. I've played enough D&D, not as much as some folks, but I've played enough that I've, you know, got the full experience, the full gamut. I also DM'd for a time, and you know, as a DM, you're creating characters all the time. Hey, look at that. We got a nice amount of money. Still looking for this 2 and this 4. I don't know if they'll ever show up. A little bit mysterious. Let's find out. What do I think about the new set of D&D rules? They're calling it D&D 1. 1 D&D. I don't know, I don't really know all the details, and so maybe I don't have like a huge opinion on it. Usually with this thing I kind of just wait until the dust settles. You know, everything's like play testing right now, right? They come up with an idea and then you try it out and then they change it the next week. So like some things that I heard are all of the subclasses are at level 3, which is like a thing that's true about some classes right now, but then they're going to make it true about all classes in the future so that it's like consistent. Like that seems like a sensible, reasonable thing to do, make that consistent. Another gripe that I heard was they're going to make some of the subclass features, like at this level you get this spell, class specific spell. And maybe not everyone's into that. Maybe for some feels like a waste of a class feature. Maybe for some feels like, oh, why are you putting me in this box? And I don't get to play the class the way that I want to play the class. Alright, here, now that we have the extra hand size, we don't need as many blue ones, so we'll make the shiny ones. Bacon is Best asks if selling smiley face would speed things up. It would speed things up slightly. I mean, I'll do it. It's not going to be huge gains, so, you know, don't get too excited, but it will speed things up slightly. I mean, at the end of the day, we still have to, like, earn the money per hand. Oh my god, it's so fast now. %10 faster? Here's the thing, right? Like, if this is gonna take, like, 10 hours or whatever, 10% faster, that's a -1 hour, right? I guess there is a consideration for, do we have enough value for our temperance? Do we have $50 worth of value for our temperance? The answer is probably, but I don't know 100% for sure. I got 3 hands left. If I play a pair and draw 3, no, I only get to draw 2. And then I play 2, and then I play 1. Bacon is Best asks, is the money really coming from temperance at this point? I mean, it could. There could be a little bit of temperance money. Alright. Play the pair. Sorry, what's the boss? Oh, yeah. Sorry, there are some optimizations that I care a lot about and some that I don't care about, and one that I don't super care about is like using Priestess for $2 instead of just selling it for $1. Lucas says Shiny King. We've got a couple of them. Well, not in here, there's no cards remaining, but in the full deck here we've got, I've tried to make as many as I could. Bishop Corrigan asks, how are the doubters doing? I don't know. I haven't heard from the doubters in a while. You know, I came in strong. I said we got the negative ticket. We're gonna get the most money, and people were like, I'm not seeing it. I haven't heard from them in a while. You know, I think Wingcap had to go to bed because we're taking so long to make so much money. Doubters shambling. Turbo Shamble from the Doubters. Open the Buffoon pack. Maybe there's a negative. I've seen a lot of tickets. Or sorry, a lot of rebate. Ever since we picked up the negative rebate, I keep seeing rebate all over the place. Okay. Let's pick up more death. And can we get more death with the Emperor? Nope. Fool is death, so we can add one more card to the deck. Fool is another death. Do we dare? Add 3 cards to the deck. Add a 4 to the deck. Add an ace to the deck. That's the 3rd one. Alright. Celestial pack for no plutonium here. We got the planet X from the telescope. Reroll a couple more times. Actually, wait, we don't need to reroll. We already have the Fool. We already have the Fool on the death. Let's go ahead and get percolating. The burglar scares me that I'm gonna forget it one time. Just one time. Scares me. Okay. Let's ship it. Alright, I'm back. Showman is really annoying in a lot of ways, but you underestimated its power. Yeah, look, with the Showman, you can buy multiple death cards and you can hold on to them. Superman likes deck size 100. Yeah, 100 feels pretty satisfying. Though, having more money supersedes satisfaction. Money is the only satisfaction that I can get. We've got 67,000 from just the ticket money. Bacon is Best asked, would we sell the Showman for, if we got the Joker that's blue but not too blue, or if we got the Joker that looks like the dirty napkin? We actually had that opportunity come up, and we decided no. We keep the Showman so that we can get the plutonium in the shop, so that we can get more than 1 death card per shop. At this point, you know, with all the negatives that we hit, Bacon is Best says might as well get the negative napkin at this point. I mean, of all the things that happened in this run, I wouldn't write it off completely. Bishop Corgan says, you know, kind of like an epiphany moment, a level up moment as a Balatro player was you get the extra blueprint, but you keep holding the Showman. You hold onto the Showman to replace your Brainstorm with a blueprint. And then after you replace Brainstorm with blueprint, since you don't have any Brainstorm, you can find a Brainstorm later in the shop. Yes. Sorry, Garage Sailor asked, what does the napkin do? The napkin says copies the leftmost Joker. Or at least that's what it says. Ooh, almost $75,000 in the bank. I gotta figure out, maybe there's something else we could put on the screen. Maybe we can multitask. Maybe we could have this in the background, and then we could, I don't know, we could put on the game. You know, we could watch the sports ball. Alright, let's make another one of these shiny kings. Subway Surfer in the corner. Yeah. Alright, we use the Fool for a death card. Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, it really didn't like that. Alright, ship it. Frost Flyer, you're late to class. Frost Flyer, we got $74,000 in the bank. Mikey Mike's a lot. Looks a little different from where we left off in the YouTube video. Yeah, that was That was 4 hours ago. So we've been on quite a journey since then. The goal is still the same. Oh, Cheetah asked a question. Hold on. Cheetah asked, if you get a negative juggler, would you sell the negative troubadour for an extra hand? Interesting. So would I trade one hand size for one extra hand? One extra hand is extra money. One extra hand is 5% more money. Jaredini, thank you. Jaredini, thank you for the gifted sub for Cheetah. Cheetah, I'm sorry you got trapped in ad hell. It won't happen again. Cheetah, I think I wouldn't do it. I think I wouldn't do it. I think I like having the extra hand size. I think I like having the +1 so that I can hold on to a blue seal. I can hold on to a specific card because you get more blue seals that way. More planet cards from blue seals. Yeah. Like, of course we want to make the money, but the point of the money is only so that we can level up our hands. Yeah. It's a good question, though. I think it's a reasonable question. Because we don't really need hand size 6. You just play any 5 cards, right? Every 5 you play them. I guess here's another way to think about it. Question. How many blue seals do you want in the deck, right? You want to have as many red seals as possible because red seals give you double money per card. But you still want to have enough blue seals so that you can reasonably get 3 blue seals in your final hand. One thing that makes that easier, if you have +1 hand size, you can hold on to a blue seal the entire time. So the first blue seal that you get, you just hold it until the end. Or when you draw 3 blue seals, you can still play 3 cards at a time while holding on to 3. And so maybe in the end, having the extra hand size enables you to have extra reds and less blues in the deck. And maybe that gives you more than +5% money, more than an extra hand worth of money. Sab2880 asks, what is the target for the most money? It's 130,000. Random seed record is 130,000 dollars. And then for planet levels, we're going for level 1000. 1005 or 1008 or something like that. So about halfway there on the money. Okay, we make more spades. Frostflyers asked, did we switch world records? No, Frostflyer, we're gonna do both. We're gonna get the money first, and then we're gonna use the money to get the planet. Yeah, why not both? Yeah. And if you've been really good this year, you know, if you've been good, I might take you all the way to ante 39. Spooky Goat's ready to go. Stop and Chat. Hey, Stop and Chat's back. Welcome. Also, thank you for stopping and chatting. I know you're a busy guy. Yeah, Stop and Chat. We could stop on the way. Quick stop, Anti-39. Quick adventure, in and out. Ship it with the high card. Does anyone remember how much we score? How many points? With 240 plutonium? Bacon is best says E89. Oops, sorry. I got the money in the way. E88. With the polychrome one. Yeah, polychrome one is worth a little bit more. Alright, Mikey Mikesalot says these like plasma deck runs have, you know, really opened your eyes to kind of what is possible with the game. Yeah, and you've done your own Wii run. You got the 5,000 on the Wii. That's huge. Congratulations. Alright, 100 cards. 100 cards feels fine. Let's stay. Hold. 100, hold. Alright, what does that mean in terms of our reroll strategy? Hey, Stop and Chat, do you know about that boom hold? From the YouTube shorts? I think we use Fool for plutonium, or we can use death cards to try to turn purple into red. We don't have that many purple cards, I'm not super concerned about it. You do not. We get the Boom Gonza. Boom Gonza, the king of the YouTube shorts. Hilarious. Yeah, we'll pick up one death card. Like I said, I'm not super concerned about it. I want to do a little bit of re-rolling because we have a chance to get money. We have a chance to get plutonium. But maybe we don't need to do too much re-rolling. Maybe we could pick up the Fool card to go with our death card. Oh. And go next. $15 rerolls, or I mean, we don't have the Planet Tycoon, so let's just go next. Superman asks, when are we going to get that AP Balatronomics? I mean, what you're looking at right now, this is graduate level Balatronomics. So, well, I guess AP Balatronomics, we could go back. Let's see here. What would be the AP Balatronomics? Hold on. Let me turn purple. Oh, whoa, look at this. You see where my mouse is? My mouse is not where the king is. Bishop Corrigan says, we still don't have retcon? We don't. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Use the death card. Okay, let's do a little shuffling here. Well, let's do the money shuffle and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And do you remember in like the first month number 1, when 12,000 was the most money someone ever made in the game. Those were such chill times. Just watched JoJo's for 2 hours. 2 hours later, we're 40k richer. Welcome back. Oh yeah, by the way, hold on, I gotta put this in the chat. Boom Gonza. Alright, it's Boom Gonza on YouTube Shorts. Look it up right now, you got time. Fart Master, welcome back. What should you be expecting? I don't know, it's short, it's YouTube Shorts. It's funny though. He plays a game where you gotta draw like a rock, and then the rock falls and it knocks a different rock into a hole. It knocks it into a goal, and then like that's it. But he's like absurdly good at the game and makes hilarious videos about the game. Alright team, I got a question. If we did shorts, if we did Balatro University shorts, what would you want as a short? Like, you're sitting there, you're pooping, you're scrolling, what would you want to come up? Quick lessons. Bizarre Joker interactions. Best practices, because we get a lot of questions that come up, and I do enjoy it. I really enjoy, you know, people come and they ask me, you know, what seems like a simple question, like how do I do this thing in the game, how do I get better at this one thing, and then, you know, it gives me a platform to, you know, talk about related things that you might not think about as being related in the game. And so this kind of like 30-second to a minute explanation, maybe that's the kind of thing that we want. I guess, like, would you want just clips? Like I record, you know, like 4 hours of content every day, and then from that 4 hours of content, maybe there's like 2 clips that become YouTube shorts for a minute or whatever. Like, would you just want repeats of stuff that you missed? Or stuff that you skipped in the long videos? Or would you want like a fresh, new lesson? Drizzle, you only watch the long ones? Yeah. Shorts are good for when you're pooping, because then you don't got anywhere to go. But like, it's not good if you got stuff to do. The long ones, you just put it on in the background. Frostfire asked, did we get the barbecue? Did we end up getting the barbecue? We were talking about it so much the other day. I ended up not getting the barbecue. The place that's by my house, they're like kind of short staffed, and so they're not open every day of the week, and they're not open every hour. They're only open for the evenings for half the week. It's really exclusive. But when it is open, I can, in theory, just walk there. Except the time that they're open happens to be the time that I'm streaming. It's a little bit awkward. In theory, I could send my partner. I could send my wife down the street. She could go get the barbecue. But leaving the house without me stresses her out. Kind of fair, actually. Understandable. Going to the store full of people, that's stressful. Superman says this, you know, shorter TikTok attention span. You know, TikToks are only like 9-second videos or whatever, becoming more and more common. Yeah, I've been seeing that. Longest YouTube short. Zandrell, first time trader came here just to say that you're eating the barbecue right now. We were just talking about my challenges, my difficulty obtaining the barbecue. I can't always get it when I want to get the barbecue. You come here just to tell me that you got the barbecue? What are you eating? What do you You got ribs? You got pulled pork? Pulled pork with coleslaw? Understandable. You know, the Carolina's famous for the pulled pork there, but the best barbecue I've ever had was a brisket that I had in North Carolina. Zandrell had to drive an hour to get to the barbecue. Dang, that's commitment. That's a long drive. When I used to live in Oregon, and maybe in Oregon, at least where I was living, wasn't super easy to get Korean food. So we would drive like an hour out of town to get Korean food. That's like a thing that I like to do for my birthday is get all my friends together and then buy dinner for everyone. And so we got like 15 people. We drove an hour out of town to get Korean food together. We did the Korean barbecue pilgrimage. Cass asks, how do we get to hand size 6? I don't know, it depends on how long you've been gone. One thing we did was ectoplasm -3 hand size, and then we also got the hand size vouchers for the plus hand size. I believe we have both of the hand size vouchers now, so we're maxed out on hand size. $85,000 in the bank. Nova Odin asks, is it time for bulgogi? I don't have any on me. Galbi is my favorite. The short ribs. Okay, we got 4 cards left in the deck. If I draw these 4, I can play these 2 and have 1 red left over. Ship it. Mia says, dinosaur nuggets for dinner. What is my can't be bothered to cook meal? I guess instant noodles. That's definitely on the list. You know, the Indomie, that's on the list. I've got. I don't know if I've talked about this enough in the past, but the HEB supermarket chain in Texas, they got a bunch of quality products, and one of them they got it's spicy popcorn chicken, and so it's just like chicken nuggets, but they're like spicy flavored, but not buffalo flavored. Sometimes buffalo for me is a little bit too acidic, you know, too vinegary. So it's spicy popcorn chicken. I think it's a quality product. Frost Flyer says Dino Nuggets are not as good as McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's nuggets are pretty good. We get the retcon. Bacon says the audio's getting weird again. Oh. It should stabilize. Yeah, you know, Frostflower, the Dino Nuggets. I'm not a super big fan of the breading on the Dino Nuggets. It's kind of granular breading compared to like the McDonald's Nuggets, more like a tempura batter. Not really tempura, but closer to tempura than Dino Nuggets. This time the audio was related to the game lagging. Hey, we got the retcon. So one thing that's, you know, since we are doing the ticket money, we actually don't care about re-rolling too much. Like, we don't care about the serpent boss. We just re-roll if the boss is annoying. This says spade cards are debuffed. I think that one counts as annoying. Okay, we have death for 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more purples. That's it. I guess we take the death card anyway. Let's look for some plutonium here. My telescope has been violated. We get the plutonium. Maybe now we start using fools to copy plutonium. Hold on. Someone said something about garlic parm nuggets. I got to do my shopping first. Hold on. Don't leave me behind. There's a fool for a hermit, not plutonium, but we can copy a death card. Maybe we keep rolling for plutonium. Maybe we get the plutonium in the next shop. Here, strength. Oh, there's a purple one I can turn into red. Get out of here. Where's the death card? It's buried. There it is. Use death. And skip. One more time for plutonium. We get it for sure. One more time. Nailed it. Oh, I should have used the hermit first, then the plutonium gives me, in case we get another fool. Oh well. Alright, so this boss here, spades? No. Extra large? Yes. Let's burgle some more money. And ship it. Okay, what'd I miss? Frostflower, you want a YouTube short where it's just me saying we can go one more, except I say it like 50 times. We could go one more. And then we run out of money. Hypnospectre says, been a while, but you know, a long time ago, last time Hypnospectre went to the Wendy's, Wendy's got some good nuggets. Wendy's got the spicy nuggets. And McDonald's tried to copy the spicy nuggets, and Burger King tried to copy the spicy nuggets, and neither of them did. It was just worse nuggets. But Wendy's spicy nuggets are legit. I would probably put the Wendy's nuggets as my favorite fast food nugget. Mia, you're about to put the cheese on the nuggets. Are you doing the garlic parm nuggets? Mia, that sounds like cooking. What do you mean, struggle meal? Cass says 6 more rounds until the money world record. 6 rounds? Okay. I mean, we could do 6 rounds. We're currently scoring, you know, E90 something. So we could probably go, I don't know, like at least 5 more antes. Wendy's got a Sriracha Ranch. Sriracha Ranch sounds like a good dip. Personally, I really like the sweet and sour from McDonald's. Take the Wendy's spicy nug, put it in the sweet and sour from McDonald's. That's my combo. The thing that I like about the sweet and sour from McDonald's is it's not sour at all, it's just sweet. It's just sugar sauce, but like in a different way than the other sugar sauce. Like the barbecue sauce has, I don't know, like artificial smoke in it. Superman's gotta head out, gotta head to bed. Gotta get up 3:30 in the morning. Good luck, Superman. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, did we? Yeah, we used the fools. We used the fools on the plutonium. Okay. Bacon is best. Said you're able to reach Ante 39. Ante 39, it took 300 plutonium. Okay. With less blueprints and brainstorms. Smoke Sniper asks, have I ever played Hearthstone? I did play Hearthstone. I didn't play a whole lot of Hearthstone, but you know, in its like first 2 years of existence, I did play it. I played the arena mode. You know, it's kind of like, you know, Magic the Gathering limited formats. We have like a randomly selected deck to start. I kind of like that. Frostflyer says, Mime and Baron seem viable for the end game. Yeah, I think so. Of course, we have the challenge of, you know, we gotta actually find it. Currently, we're at level 185 high card. Smoke Sniper, Hearthstone, that's your game of choice. Okay, okay, so 2,500 hours on Hearthstone. I imagine spread out over several years. Congratulations. Brownie fan, thank you for the 3 months. Bacon's Best says, if the thing that we wanted to do, if we just wanted to go to Ante 39, you don't actually need Cryptid. You can use Baron and Mime. Versus the Serpent, the Burglar extra hands actually give you extra hand size, right? Because every hand that you play, you get to draw 3 cards versus the Serpent. And so, you know, you can already score Nan with just the Burglar, Mime, Baron. And then if you just, with the Retcon voucher, reroll every boss into the Serpent, then you can always have enough. Love Train is banking on hoping for our computer to crash when we get to the 300 plutonium, single digit frames. Yeah. So the biggest hurdle that you have to figure out is how do you beat Ante 32 specifically. So like 24 is pretty easy. 24 you can do without much technology. 32 is the hardest one. 32 is the one where you can't re-roll into the Serpent. You only get the Ante 8 bosses. And so if you want to get there without cryptid, if you want to get there with only the observatory, then you need, you know, however much plutonium it takes to beat Anti-32, which off the top of my head, I don't know. How many Plutos does it take to score Nan Imp from plutonium alone? I think it's like 700. Right, if you think about, let's see here, 19 cards left in the deck. I have 2 of them are blue. Yeah, so currently if we're in the ballpark of like E100 with 250 Pluto cards, then 3 times as many Pluto cards is 3 times as many points. Simple Elephant, been watching on the YouTube for 2 months now. That's a good long time. First time catching us live. Well, you've come at an interesting moment in our career where, you know, if you're new here, if you're just coming here for the first time, this is kind of exciting. It looks like we got $90,000 in the bank, but if you've been here for the past 5 hours, maybe it's less exciting. Boa zone. I'm gonna call the boa is hard for me to do. I'm gonna call you bruh. Bruh says first time seeing the game have performance issues. Well, I mean that could be the game. That could be my computer, my potato. Cheetah, I do see you. I see you. I heart all your comments. I see you comment on almost every video. Which, by the way, I've been meaning to talk to you. I don't think it's fiscally responsible for you to watch every video. We do put out a lot of content, and maybe you don't need to watch all of them. Hey, look. We got all the shiny kings. Oh, okay. Cheetah, tell me that you're a background watcher. You just put it on and you got other stuff going on too. Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. All right. Drizzle, you watch some of them multiple times. I do that because, you know, not me, but you know, I'll watch Numat the Nummy. I'll watch him play Magic, but like as I'm laying it down and, you know, preparing to fall asleep, and I'll fall asleep with the video on, and then I got to go back and find out where I left off, and sometimes I got to rewatch part of it. Yeah. Normal guy asks, is that a natural negative rebate? This rebate, naturally negative. This ticket, naturally negative. This troubadour, naturally negative. +2 hand size. Alright, get me out of here. Give me, once we get the, you know, once we get the tycoon, we can start spending. Oh wait, we gotta do the boss first. Oh, that was just the first round? That was just the small blind? Oh, this is Balatro Purgatory. Oh no. What are we, oh yeah, give me plutonium. That's what we're trying to do, right? Hey, look. Death, maybe. Fool for plutonium, absolutely, sign me up. More plutonium. Sorry, where's the showman? The showman's here. Sorry, we got a lot going on here. My bad. $15 reroll, maybe. Fool for another plutonium. Priestess for another plutonium. Nice. It's happening. We're doing it. Fool for more plutonium. Oh, I could have used that fool for another death card. Get rid of the purple ones finally. Alright, go next. Okay, let's get bungling. And we're back. Alright, I'm back from the store. Sao Paulo says, hey, careful, don't run out of money. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, by the way, I need to find the purple ones so that I can copy with the death card. Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't multitask. Maybe this is a bad time. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Ship it. Smoke Sniper asked, do I think restarting the game might help with the lag? Smoke Sniper, the issue is mostly these cards up here, the plutonium. So if you notice, it's just like, all of them are animated, right? That's part of it. Maybe turning off the animations, if we go reduce motion, maybe that helps. It doesn't help. I've done this before in playtesting. Yeah, so like, you know, ectoplasm gives you increasing negative hand size. First one's -1, second one's -2 on top of that. The next one's -3 on top of that. So if you use 3 of them, it's -6 hand size total. It wasn't always like that. Also, the invisible Joker, when you use invisible, it doesn't copy negatives, it removes the negative. And so like, it wasn't always like that. I'm the reason why they changed it. So I've done all this before. Oh, okay. Any thoughts on getting the castle as big as possible? You almost made it to 1,000. I guess getting the big castle, you want to have a lot of discards, right? Maybe Andrew with the extra discards, maybe that helps. Maybe, I mean, you probably already figured this out. Castle works like rebate, where if you have all the same suit, then Castle will only pick that one suit, right? So you want to have your deck be all one suit. Maybe that's obvious. Maybe you already knew that. We did a run where, you know, we got the big Ricky, legendary Ricky. Get Ricky as big as possible using as many discards as possible. So maybe you could skim, go to that video and skim, and then that way you can get some ideas for what kind of technology to go for. Definitely you want things like, you know, the mail-in rebate, you want purple seals so that when you are discarding, you're getting like rewarded for your discards. Z Vosher, you got over 1,000 with the castle. Incredible. Yeah, I would say try to get as many copies of Mary Andy as you can. And so like maybe there exists a situation in which you'd be willing to trade a blueprint for a Mary Andy. so that you can have multiple copies of Mary Andy. Not Cheetah. Have we accidentally unlocked the flesh file yet? We have not, and this is because I built the deck. I split the suits, spades and diamonds, so that it's never gonna happen. I just pick them from, you know, take some from the left, take some from the right, and as long as there's a blue one in the middle, there's never gonna be a flush 5. Boom. I don't even have to look. Bacon asks, what's so bad about the Flush 5? Flush 5 is an extra planet card in the shop. And so we get like, I don't know, like 9% less plutonium if we unlock the Flush 5. Oh, instead of 5 of a kind? Flush 5, in order to play it consistently, it's just, it would have, from the position that we were at, it would have been difficult to change all of our suits. It would have taken time. It would have been challenging. But pivoting into 5 of a kind was very easy to do. Deck construction wise. Z Bosher, you got the 1239 on the castle. 1239, that might be more than I've ever gotten on a castle. Congratulations. 4 more blues in the deck. Make sure you have a splash joker for the castle. Oh. Are we gonna get to, we'll get 100,000, we'll get 100,000 this round for sure. You know what this sound reminds me of? This reminds me of the 4 knocks from Doctor Who. Listen. Because it's ticket with blueprint brainstorm, so it's 4 tickets. So it's 4 at a time. Is the 4 knocks. Cheetah says, never seen Doctor Who, would I recommend? I mean, it's not for everybody. And also it's like kind of a long running show, so there's like a lot of content, there's a lot of video, or a lot of episodes, and not every episode is for you, even if you might be a Doctor Who fan. So, I don't know. Probably, I would say probably recommend. I would say it's silly. It doesn't take itself too seriously, the Doctor Who show. And then sometimes when it does, it's actually pretty cool, pretty impactful, pretty emotionally resonant, I guess. I would say if I were gonna recommend a sci-fi show, Stargate is my number 1. The Quincer asks, any idea when they're going to put the Saturn mod into beta? I don't know, but I know that, you know, apparently I'm not the only streamer who's using it. So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that means it'll be available some. We got the 100,000. 95,000 just from the ticket money. Drizzly, one of your favorite drag queens plays a villain in the latest Doctor Who? That's incredible. It seems really fun, the latest season. Nakuti, is that the name? Nakuti? In the latest Doctor Who? He's the doctor. Really love him. Great energy. Okay, we got 2 hands left. So we play these 3. We draw the 1. The 1. Ship it. Sorry, but Quincer asks, do I like the Stargate spin-offs? I think the Stargate spin-offs are almost as good. They're just different flavored. I don't think they're better than the original show. So like the spin-offs started, you know, when the original show was in its like 6th or 7th season. And it ran for, you know, 3 more seasons after that, at the same time that the spin-off shows were going. And so like between, you know, when Stargate SG-1 was in its prime compared to the spin-off show Stargate Atlantis, I think Stargate SG-1 was still better, but I think they're both worthwhile, both worth watching. I think the Stargate Universe show was like way different in flavor and felt a lot more like Battlestar Galactica. But not in a bad way, it was just different. Alright team, here's the thing, here's the deal. We made it to $100,000, okay? It's, you know, we've been streaming for 5 hours. So I think we will do the remaining, we'll do another $100,000 tomorrow. How about that? Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm gonna go make some food. 5 more rounds and we get the world record. Okay, we'll do, I mean, 5 more rounds. 5 more rounds is like another hour. So tomorrow we'll be back. We'll get the world record money tomorrow. And then maybe you might even get to see me spend it.